What's up, internet? We are back here once again, live for another eviction watch party. It is going to be a good night. I'll tell you, it's a good day to be Ori. There is a lot to talk about. We've got the eviction. Will it be Kelley? Will it be Ava? Will it be Katherine, who wins the Blockbuster competition? One of them will be safe. Two of them will face the vote. One of them will be going home. Plus, we also will eventually get a new HOH tonight. Can't wait to talk about that tomorrow morning on the live feed update. As you guys know, we go live every Friday morning. It's always a good time. Make sure you come on out for that. You get the same daily live feed update you always do all season long, every single day of the week. But on Fridays, we go live. We jump into the chat just like we are here, live. I see all you Oreos up in the chat. Plus, even more big news. Jerry Jones does my Eagles the biggest favor he ever could have done. Plus, we hit 19,000 subscribers here on this channel. You guys are amazing. But if you are new here, hit that subscribe button if you like this video. If you're having a good time during this stream, smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Thank you guys all for the love, support you give me here on this channel, because without you guys, this would be nothing. I'm just a goofy dude talking to a camera here on the internet. So thank you guys. How are you all doing though? Who do we all got up in here? I see Glenn. I see you. Rain Manix coming on in. We got Kara, Jessica, Arno, Aloja. I see you girls. I see you girls. Donnie, IR Geek, John. How you guys all doing? Let's see. There's a new thing too where it's like the top fan. Ooh, girls got the top fan right now. Save y'all at number 2. Travel the world at number 3. Okay. Okay. This is like a new thing they have where I can see the top fans of this stream at the moment, which is kind of cool. Kelley's going to win the Blockbuster. We do have a poll. We have a poll right now. And what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to end it here on who do you want to be evicted. So let's end that poll. And we're going to start a new poll, because this one's going to be who do you think will win the Blockbuster. In who you want to be evicted, 57% of you say Kelley, 25% of you say Katherine, and only 17% say Ava. Let's start a new poll. Who will win the Blockbuster? Go with Ava, Katherine. Oh, add a new option. Kelley. All right, new poll should be coming up there. Get your votes in. Who you think will win the Blockbuster? Please come to Japan with me, Ori. I've always wanted to go. Japan's kind of like on that bucket list of places to go check out. There's also like a specific time of year that's like a dream. Like it's not as big as it once was. I don't think a lot has changed over the past like decade or so. But I've always wanted to go for January 4th, because January 4th, right, just after New Year's, every year they do Wrestle Kingdom. It's the big January 4th Tokyo Dome show with all the Japanese wrestlers. And I've always wanted to go see the Japanese wrestling in Japan, because the crowd's different, right? It's not like an American crowd. Like they're a little bit more reserved, and like they clap for like certain big things. But that doesn't mean they don't get like excited and cheer. Like when there's a really good match, they'll go crazy for it. I always wanted to see that. Plus baseball. I always wanted to go see baseball in Japan as well. That would be like another big thing that I would be like, yo, this would be really cool. And then just Japan itself is just beautiful. One of my favorite trees are the cherry blossoms. So if you're going to Japan has good food, right? There's so much cool stuff. There's also relates a little bit to wrestling. There's a steakhouse. It's like Rubera's Steakhouse or something like that. And all the wrestlers get these like jackets that you get from the steakhouse there. It's like, I kind of need to go. I kind of need to go get some steak in one of those jackets. I hate that I had to vote for Kelley to win the Blockbuster. Ugh. Yes, Kelley win the Blockbuster. What's best for Kat's well-being? Pre-jury house with family versus jury with CBS, BB house guest support before real world. It's tough, Stanley, right? It's tough to even say. I honestly don't know what the best answer is for that. There's a high potential, right, that Riley's not even going to be invited to finale. If he's not doing interviews, I don't know if he's going to be showing up to finale night, right? So that could be a thing. Right afterwards, right? Like, it's always kind of weird because, like, you can't just, like, leave right away. You're kind of, like, there. You have, like, stuff that you have to do, like, media-wise. And then eventually you get to your family, and there's always the parties. But again, it's like, man, it's such a difficult situation. And one of the things I worry about, too, is... And it's a thing that happens. These house guests will develop, like, serious trust issues. So, like, that's why it's like I almost worry, like, that she's not even going to, like, trust certain people and what they say and believe in what they're being told. And that's kind of what my point was. I got a little railroaded it by some people. Most people, I think, kind of understood where I was coming from, where it was like, I just don't think it's as straightforward as you got to do this or that. Yeah, he can sue. Like, he can. Listen, you could sue anybody. You could sue anybody, but he has no case at all. And then I saw his, like, PR developed chat GPT answers that he gave to some emails to Bloom. And I was like, all right, bud. Like, what? All right. And here's my thing. You guys know, one of my big reasons on why I don't try to judge when they're in the house is that they don't get the chance to respond to things. By the mere fact that he seems to be running away from that chance to respond, I think also tells you everything you really need to know. Wasn't anything I didn't really think beforehand, but I like giving people that chance. And once they blow that chance, that's where it's like, all right, you gotta dig yourself in there. Julie demonstrated the Blockbuster. I think Ava will do well. I didn't actually see it. I usually check those out, 88 cam, to get an idea of what they were going to be, but I didn't actually see it today before I came live. So what happened was, you guys might notice, might not notice. You guys would be like, Ori, what are you talking about? It doesn't look any different. I have some new lights. I have some new lights that just came in. Literally, they came in like right before the stream, and I was like setting them up real quick. I was like, oh god, let me get this set up. I have to kind of do the settings and everything, get everything kind of locked in. But my other light decided to kind of like start frying and not working. I did some light surgery on my light and it kind of worked for a little bit, and it was holding up. But I was like, I need to get something new. So I kind of got like these two new lights. I got to set them up better and make sure everything's good. But hopefully they look all right. Maybe things look a little bit crisper. CBS broke in Dallas area for the press conference. Oh yeah, I bet they are going nuts, dude. Oh my, I love that Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. I love that is the owner who's making the decisions for that team. Cause man, it is comical. And on the same note, I love that we got Howie Roseman running my team.
What's up, Big Pimpin'?
What is up, Big Pimpin'? He does not play around. Jerry likes to play around, and it burns you. I think we're about to start here. I'll give you guys a sync up as soon as we're into it.
So far this summer, the men have dominated the chopping block, with the man being shown the front door for the past 4 weeks straight.
That has been a thing. It has been a thing. A lot of men are dropping in this season. A lot of the men have been dropping. We're getting our preview here of everything that, or a preview, but a recap of everything that's been going on with the judges. The good old judges. Oh, and the melting pot. Remember the melting pot? Who remembers the melting pot? Texas area isn't live yet. They got news to cover. There was a tragedy in Dallas. There was a tragedy. One of their favorite sons is missing. Well, he's not missing. They know where he is. He ran away. So they're covering the news of Dallas's missing boy. It's a good day to be a fan of teams in green. If you're an Eagles fan, if you're a Packers fan, you're happy right now. Doesn't matter because the Broncos are gonna rule. Okay. All right. I kind of like Bo Nix. He's pretty good. He's not too shabby. I could see him doing well. Thank you for the cool lights comment. I'm trying some new stuff. We'll see how it goes. KC fans. I see you KC fans. Let's see. Maybe there's a we run it back. Maybe we run it back again. Do the trilogy. 100% travel. Good for him for him getting paid. I always like seeing guys get paid, and the fact that he wasn't getting paid was wild. It's like, yeah, he's one of the best. Like, listen, he was a Cowboy, so I always was rooting against him, but you gotta give credit where it's due. He was a hell of a player. Steelers fans, Dolphins. By the way, we do have, I think, a few more spots in one of our other fantasy leagues. We were doing a fantasy league. One's going to be drafting tomorrow morning. One's going to be drafting tomorrow night. So if you want to get in the fantasy league, if you're in the Discord, there's links in the Discord. I think it's one of the pinned comments. Or I don't know if I pinned it or not. Let me see. I don't know if I pinned it in the Discord. I did not, but I'm going to pin it now. In the sports section in the Discord, if you're in there, it's one of the pinned messages. We have a second league. If you want to get on in, I think we have 8 right now. So if we can get to 10, that'd be awesome. But we can still run it with 8. I just wanted to give anybody a chance if they want to get in there. And one of the other pinned messages has a bunch of other cool stuff. We're doing a survivor pool. We're doing a pick'em pool against the spread. What else was there? There was another thing. I forget what it is, but a lot of really cool stuff. So if you want to check that out, if you're a football fan, go on and do that. Yeah, please sit here. Are you okay?
I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother. It's day 52 inside the Big Brother house, and as rain.
Eagles' first Super Bowl. It's day Eagles' first Super Bowl, 52. It was a big decision for Vince. And I think there was merit for both ways. I just worry, and I think he worried, that if he would have put Rachel up on the block, he wouldn't have had the votes for it. So it would have been a shot that would have missed. And if you're taking a shot at Rachel, you gotta hit that shot. Like, that's a shot you gotta hit. I'll be shocked if Kelley loses. Mickey has a new do. Can't handle this dramedy. Dramanda. Go Pats. Pats are looking good this year. Thanks for the 6 a.m. draft. I'm much older than Will. That was the other thing, too. I was like, it would be nice. We have like a morning draft and then we have an evening draft. That'll happen Friday night. So we get like the best of both worlds. Plus, there was plenty of interest where people were like, yeah, we want more. But first, Will for HOH, Morgan for HOH, Merging Energy. What's going on? Is Norma here? I miss Norma. Norma, how are you? Donnie, how are you? Very low odds that, yeah, Ava's probably not going anywhere. I definitely think we should keep the chat the BB only. Probably. Probably for your sake, place it here. We should move on from any NFL news. Guys, we're bullying place it here if we keep talking about it. we're bullying him, and that is not okay. We don't want to be bullies. So what number do you think he's gonna win? They've been talking about getting rid of Ava for quite a bit. They have. Excuse me. They have, because it's one of those things where when you're in a good spot in the game, people start to recognize it. And it's kind of what happened to Zach, where they were like, wait a minute, actually, if we think about this, she's in a good spot, right? Like, we can even take a look at the allegiance chart. Like, she was kind of well insulated, and not many people would be coming after her. So it's like, when would she ever go again? Glad you took a nap for this. Let's go, Rose. Kind of hope Vince has to break a tie. That would be crazy, Donnie. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could. Like, there's not a non-zero chance, right? Look, I went and saw the highlight of the last time my team won the other day. The VCR failed about halfway through the Cowboys game. Oh no, Nicholas. Oh no. Oh. So hooking up, no, right? That's not happening. But they definitely are. Is canoodling too strong of a word? Is that too strong? I don't know if canoodling is too strong. I'm gonna be 100. I don't know if canoodling means more than just a good cuddle session. They'll cuddle. He'll rub her back. He scooted her. Listen, if you're scooting people, if you're scooting people, now there's some discrepancy as well. Vince, back in the day, he was playing pool. I remember I was watching this go down because I think it was the same night he was talking about how he needs to survive 4 weeks. How is he going to figure out how to survive 4 weeks? But he was playing pool by himself, just talking to the cameras. And one of the things he said was his girlfriend gave him permission to flirt if he needs to, do whatever he has to get that money. Well, there's some now. Listen, anybody can go on any, social media and claim to be anybody, right? So like, I don't know 100% who this person is. They claim that they are a friend who says that the girlfriend is not okay with it. So maybe not. Maybe not. What do you mean by scooted? He scooted her. She was laying here and he went scoot, and he picked her up and he scooted her. He asked her for permission. He said, "May I scoot you?" And she said yes, and he scooted her. Oh, Keanu, Rachel. This was the egg conversation. This was the go make your eggs. How many final twos? Nicholas, nah, we're good. Ding, ding, ding. Not true. I'm on Vince's page. His girlfriend's cousin too. I believe him. Oh. Okay. See, that's the thing. Like, are they really the cousin? I don't know. Rachel going at Keanu. Going at him hard. She's so done with him. That was Lauren was like, why? She like grabbed Lauren's shoulder. Zambro, wow. Let's talk about this. We don't need to do, that's drastic, Zambro, that's drastic. Let's chill. Go cook your little eggs. Now we're getting the Vince Keanu chat. The straight out of the Notebook. straight out of little Brokeback Mountain. You got the I can't quit you. What's the line? It's something like that. I don't know how to quit you. I want to trust you. I chose you for a reason. I chose you because I like you as a person. You should not continue to trust Vince. You should not. Vince full in like the fetal position. I'm about to get Barkley and Hurts before Ori. Wow! Bob, wow! You don't need to do nothing like that. We don't need to do nothing like that. You can let me get both of them. I like that they're giving this like that like inspirational music. Like it's almost like it's got like a little bit of the Rocky. Like that little bit of motivation. Who's that coming on in? We got Kicker coming on in, hitting that sub button over on YouTube. Listen, you didn't know this, Kicker. But when you hit that sub button, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Don't tell anybody though, Kicker. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. But me and you, we're going to the end. Thank you for hitting that sub button. Ori, who would you vote out of the three? I think Kelley is just such a big wild card. She's good at competitions. She lies too much. She instigates too much. You can't trust what she's saying. Katherine and Ava, I think you can work with them a little bit more. They're a little bit more straightforward and predictable. And I like having to deal with predictable players than I would like a chaotic player. We're headed to our first commercial break, though, of the evening. We can hang out with the chat, though. Vinny is a master at pivoting right after. He really honestly is. And, like, look, I get it. It can be a little annoying how he plays it. The whole, like, oh, like, I'm such an idiot. I'm messing this all up. Like, woe is me, right? That whole thing is a little annoying. And it can be very annoying. But it's also effective. It's also kind of effective, and he's doing a really good job of kind of being like, well, none of this is really my fault. This is all, you know, Rachel's fault. Or, you know what, Lauren? It's all Morgan's fault. Or, you know what, Morgan? It's kind of all Lauren's fault. Or, you know what, Keanu? This is Rachel's fault. Rachel, can you believe Keanu did this? And he's doing like a really good job of deflecting a lot of the heat on himself, right? Doesn't mean he doesn't have any heat. He's still got heat. But he's doing it. He's effective. And you got to give him credit for that at least. It's somehow working. Very effective pulling the tier scheme, 100%. Did you see Julie's? I didn't actually see it. I usually check it out before the episode, but I didn't get a chance to. I was setting up my new lights, trying to make sure they're good. So I have to check it out. Or do you only own 2 shirts, Eagles Queen? So here's the thing. I own like 5 of these. They're the most comfortable shirt I own. They're like the Nike Dry Fit. And I got them like on sale, like $2 each, but like they're actual like official Nike stuff. Because what they'll do at the stadium sometimes, they'll have these like big sales where it's like all the stuff from like the previous year, because they got like new stuff they got to put in the pro shop. And they had these sales where they were just like literally giving these away. I got like sweatpants. I got so much of them that I just wear them on rotation. And they're the most comfortable shirts like ever, because it's that like soft, kind of like almost like silky Nike Dry Fit material. And I love them. So I just wear them all the time. Like I just in rotation. They're good. Are all the jewelry? How many are I keep forgetting to do the math. What are we at here? We're back to the episode. I'll give you a sync up.
Her on the block. Now, can Rachel talk the House into what she wants with the vote?
Try and push how Rachel's pushing stuff. Or do you think Rachel wasn't cast this season? It would just be regular house guests. Do you think season would have been better since the house guests could play a normal game? It's a good question, Jay. And it's hard to know. It's hard to really know. You got to say that there is that little bit of entertainment that Rachel brings along. She stirs the pot. She pushes the game in a different way, and that is entertaining. But I am a big fan of doing things without the kind of vet, because I do think no matter what, whenever you have a vet, it's a bit of an advantage for the veteran, right? That not only just the fact that they played before, so they know they have experience in what they're stepping into, but also like there's things that they know the tricks, right? Like they know how to kind of just be like, oh, I can just say this, right? I know how to just say enough because I've seen it done to me. Even if I'm not good at the game, I can improve on it because I can just take the things that were used on me. Plus, you're able to talk to other house guests, be like, how do you kind of use the information? And it just is an easier experience for the vet. On top of that, there's going to the people that automatically just want to work with them, right? Whether it was like Izzy with Sari, who's like, I'm your biggest fan, or it's, Jimmy, who was even originally going against Rachel, but then also just eventually joins her. Oh, they're showing, the Ava. So Lauren and Ashley are talking here. They're having a full conversation about how it potentially could even be a tie. When it comes to Ava, it's really hard. And then, oh, there's Ava right up there. You guys will recognize this scene from today's thumbnail. She's not sleeping. Too funny. We got distracted there. I was talking about something else. Even before the last topic. We got off track, and I apologize. We went on a worry rant. Ava in the spy shack. Or you don't know everything respectfully. LJ, did I ever say I did? Did I ever say I did? And that's even the kind of the point of the whole thing that we do here, is that if you think differently, why don't you say what you think is differently? Let's hear your opinion. What's different? Kinda? Never, LJ. Never said it. I always say, and I even say, I don't want anybody to think that I know what I'm saying and I'm 100% right ever. That's like the opposite of what we do. Yeah, we actually, I've never, talked to him personally, but, through somebody else, on their channel, we actually ended up doing, a weird little collab where, everybody, picked different Survivor people that they talked about real quick, and I was in, a video with them. And I think we follow each other on Twitter. So I know he at least knows of me, which is cool. And he does great videos. Really good stuff. Do you coordinate your beverages with your channel? No, just having a monster today though. Ava's listening is everything. Lauren freaking out that Ava heard is everything. She's like, Ava was listening. Look at her pretending. Yeah, it was great. I feel the best part about streams like this is getting all the different 100% Lavender. 100%, right? And it's one of those things where sometimes you can't even share a different opinion. People just go, no, you're wrong. You're stupid. How could you think that so and so would do this? And it's like, no, right? It's like, I might think it's incredibly impossible that could happen, and that it would take a miracle to happen, but it doesn't mean it can't, because we've seen miracles in this house. Yeah, just an hour episode. So that's why, like, I always like welcoming all the different opinions, because those are always the most interesting discussions too. If everybody just agreed, it'd be kind of boring, you know? What would the show even be if everybody just agreed? If they just had 16 people all go into a house and they all agreed, actually, you know what? We think that, you know, Lauren should win. Everybody just agrees. I'll leave first. I'll be the first one out. Who wants to be second? I'll go second. Because we all know Lauren should win. We just all agree. What would the show be? Disagreements and differing opinions are what makes it fun. Who from the season do you see all-star potential so far? I think Keanu. Listen, hear me out. He's not good, but I want to see Keanu get a second shot with, like, knowing what he would know afterwards, right? Like how I talked about, like, you just, like, have a little bit easier, more understanding of the show. I think Keanu would be fun on another run through. Vince has that potential. Rachel doesn't count. I guess I could maybe see a Zach as like a second chancer kind of a thing. Maybe. Mickey. I think Mickey at this point, you got to give Mickey credit for saving herself back-to-back weeks. Like, she's in a bad spot right now. Everybody wants to put her up on the block and everything. But she was also in a really good spot for a while. And I'm not saying they're definites, but just like, options. Right? And like, I think Mickey's good entertainment as well. Now you wake up and you want to play the game, Katherine, right? Like, now you want to play the game? Now you want to play? They should do a season of Crazies. Keanu, Angela, Tucker, Heisem. Oh, that would be nuts. All right, we're getting ready to head to the Blockbuster. Here's a look at it. Oh, it's like what do you just gotta throw the ball and kind of hope it goes at different speeds? How do you control it? That's the thing I missed. All right, get your last minute votes in. Who you think will win the Blockbuster? We'll end the poll once we come on back from the episode. Oh, like do you have to like put pieces down? You have to like put like different pieces down to change it up? Is it one of those things? They have to build it with 6 pieces. Got it. Yeah. Got it. Ramp and moving puzzle pieces. They have to put the boards. Yeah. I keep forgetting I'm not in sync with all you. Oh no, Otter. Oh no. Build your own pinball machine. I like the way you put that. BB27 double. Kelley would be good at this. Surely. Right? I don't think this is necessarily one that isn't like unachievable for everybody, but I feel like Kelley probably would be good at this. This feels like something Kelley would be good at. To be honest, rather have a not stars and have it all pre-jury members. That would be cool too. Honestly, here's my thing. We're in a commercial break, so we can chat for a bit. I think this winner, they're definitely doing a season, right? They pretty much always rival the Olympics, right? Whenever the Olympics are going on, there's usually like a celebrity Big Brother, or they'll do the rain year games, right? Like every 2 years, or 4 years, they'll do that. So there's usually something that goes against the Olympics, right? I think they've been teasing. They teased like the Survivor versus Big Brother. My idea is you do this shortened kind of a season. It's only maybe like a month, maybe a month and a half, something like that, where it's like 2 people are leaving a week. You get the bigger names to come on back, and you can do like a thing where it's like maybe old school versus new school. Maybe it's like all winners, right? That's a little bit harder, but it's getting easier now because there's some, winners from the more recent seasons they can pull from. Survivor versus Big Brother. Big Brother versus the world. This is my crazy pitch, right? Do like BBUS players versus like there's a BB Can player, a BB or a Survivor player, a challenge player, an amazing race player, maybe somebody from BB Australia, right? Like have some people like that come on in. Just like Survivor Australia versus the world, 100%.
Eva has been assured she's safe, but will she take her BB life into her own hands and guarantee her safety?
All right, we're going to be getting on into this. Let me end this poll. Let's see where your votes ended up. 44% of you say that Kelley's going to win. 29% of you say that Ava's going to win. And 25% of you say that Katherine is going to win. Here we go. We're getting ready for it. We're getting ready for the start. It is time for the BB Blockbuster competition. Hilltop Heist. Yeah, they have the puzzles. A rare red pearl. You got to roll the ball, get it to the bottom. And there's different boards that they can put to affect where the ball goes. This is one of those competitions, too, that, like, it can end like that. Like, all of a sudden, somebody wins. YouTube podcasters for BB, for winner BB would be amazing. Hey, if they call. All right, they're off. They're off building their sections here on where they think the pieces need to go. It's a lot of trial and error. You just gotta kind of have to go for it. Put the ball in, see where it goes, and then react from there. Katherine, the first to put her ball down, while Ava's still doing it. Kelley puts her ball. Ava's now dropping her ball. Katherine's making a good run for it, but oh, no, I think she might have messed it up. She didn't put that one at the right spot. Kelley looking good. Kelley might get it here. Oh, Kelley gets it first shot. First shot. Not even like a problem. And that's why Kelley is a problem. Kelley is a problem. I'm telling you guys, they need to get Kelley out, or she's just going to keep winning these comps, man. But also, you know what this is great for? This is great for people like Vince. Because, yeah, maybe Kelley puts him up, but also, you know what Kelley is? A bigger double eviction target than him. Kelley is that big target in front of him, just like Keanu. As long as they're in the game, it's better for Vince. Bye-bye, Cat. Knew it. We got to get our poll up as we head to our commercial break here. Who will be evicted? Will it be Ava? Will it be Katherine? All right, we've got our poll coming on up here in the chat. Get your votes in. Listen, guys, as well, before we do anything else, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this stream, if you're having a good time, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do daily live feed updates all season long. First thing in the morning, we're going to be live tomorrow morning as well. Jumping into the chat. You get the same short condensed live feed that you get, update that you get every season, single day of this season. But on Fridays we go live, we jump into the chat. It's a lot of fun. Also check out our socials. We got a lot of different stuff you can check out. There's the Twitter, and there's also Discord. Discord's actually been popping off. It's so awesome what we're building over there, where there's different places where you can chat, whether it's about Big Brother, Survivor. We've got The Amazing Race coming up. Other reality shows like The Traders are going to be coming up as well. Plus, we've got places where you could talk about video games and sports. You could post pictures of your pets. Go on, post pictures of your pets. I want to see them. So check out the Discord if you haven't, or if you have in the past. We remodeled everything, so we made it a lot nicer to kind of find where you can chat around. So it's awesome. Check that out as well. You can also check out things like the Ori Fund. Help support Oris everywhere. Never required, always appreciated. Always appreciated. And there's other things as well. You can become a member to the channel. If you guys see in the chat there, people who have the green names, they are members to the channel. They get the Oreo being dunked. You get dunked next to your name. The longer you're a member, it actually changes colors, so it changes there. You actually can see Rosemary. She's got the white milk, and then Rose actually has a special pink milk. Rose is getting dunked as an Oreo in some strawberry milk. How about that? You were just on Discord or earlier. Yeah, Discord's awesome. Discord's a lot of fun. We got a lot of cool things happening on there right now. Plus, I'm going to tell you guys, we've got a lot of really big things cooking right now. Other than just Big Brother, Ori's been doing some cooking. Ori's been at work, and I have this one thing. It's kind of a project lined up that I think is going to be really cool. I think a lot of you are going to be really interested in it. It's where it's one of those things where if it takes off, it's going to another level. It's no longer we're talking about these shows. We're running. Like there's big Ori's up to something. It's up to something season. Ori's been up to something. And yeah, we're going to have more information coming out about that eventually. It's going to be after the season just because things are so busy with Big Brother. But basically, pay attention to this channel because there's always going to be information that's going to be dropping. It's always going to be dropping. Or even BB28. It's honestly, here's the thing, Lavender. It potentially bigger. Potentially bigger, Lavender. Let's just say I got a lot of ideas on how you can do something that's really cool, and it's not that hard to produce Big Brother properly. That's all I'm going to say. Or he brings back Glass House. Bigger than BB? Potentially. Or replacing Julie. Kelley and Tucker on the same level. Interviewing house guests. That's a thing as well. I've tried reaching out before. I got no response. So clearly they don't want any part of it, which is cool. Hey, that's totally up to them. But they do not answer my emails. I've emailed. They have not responded. I can't have a Ori do Big Brother because I couldn't have the live feed chaos without the live chats. Can't wait to find out. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Ori and Mr. Beast YouTube BB. Listen, Mr. Beast has got his own thing he's been cooking, right? He's got the Beast games. You know, maybe there's a rival. Maybe there's a rivalry there. Or is a mystery house guest, or is Survivor. The Snake? Listen, Snake gonna get blown out of the water. How about that? How about that? Chat's crazy right now. Chat is crazy right now. Honestly, imagine BBC of all the Big Brother YouTubers. That'd be fire. Listen, I'm just saying. Any YouTubers out there, listen, we got a final two.
Reveal the winner of the BB Blockbuster competition.
We all know what to do. Just vote.
Hello,
Taryn.
house guests.
Hi, Julie.
Just vote Taryn. Or he's going home tonight. No, Jessica. No. No double tonight. No double. All right. Nominees are heading on back in. They're going to find out here. I also just realized that Ava and Katherine are matching. Everybody finding out that Kelley won. They're all just like, yay, again, Kelley wins. They're all like hugging her. Oh, good job, yeah. Vince has to vote out Kat if it's a tie. Ashley's pissed. She looks like she smelled the fart. Light clapping, yeah, just some light clapping, little golf claps. That's the only way Kelley could have stayed another week. 100%. I think she would have ended up going if she stayed on the block. And it's for this exact reason. She's so good at these blockbusters. She's so good at these comps that you got to get rid of her. Because if she keeps sticking around, there's a chance she could make a real run here. But now we end up with Katherine and Ava matching attires. One of them will be evicted here. Honestly, if it's a tie somehow, I think it would be better for Vince's game to get rid of Ava. I think you might be onto something there. I think Ava is another one of those people that it's like, who's going to put her on the block? She's in such a good spot. Katherine probably gets pulled over with Lauren, and Vince is good with Lauren, and you almost are like, you're forced.
I want to say, if any of y'all are on the block next to Ava, you're probably going to be in the same position. She is so lovable and fantastic and wonderful. So the only thing I can say to try to convince you is that.
Good pitch. It's a good pitch. She's saying it. It's a good pitch. If you're up there next to Ava, you're in this same spot.
Julie, hi, house guests. The only thing I have to say is thank you to my parents for giving me this beautiful life. I owe everything to them. Katherine, you are a chick that is as tough as nails, and I am blessed to have been able to compete with you. I love you. I'm not going to say a bad word about you.
Or you get your M&Ms out. I wonder where Katherine would stand if she did stay. It's a good question. Ava true to her people. Ava's got to go if anyone wants a shot. I always thought Ava would be hard to get out. I'm kind of with you. I think she's going to be really hard to get out. Kelley was saying she hoped that Rachel is in jury house to miss her anniversary. I saw that, Bill. All right, we got Mickey, who's going to be up first. Mickey's one where, like, she's had the thoughts of voting out Ava. She's kind of said, like, actually, I would be down, but it would be going against Will, and it would be going against Ashley. So she just didn't know if she could do that. We'll end our poll here as well.
I sadly vote to evict Katherine.
That's Katherine. It's probably going to be Katherine. Also, guys, be mindful. Some of you will be ahead. Some people are behind. So please try not to spoil any of the vote until I kind of announce. We have one vote for Katherine with Mickey. Keanu's up next.
I vote to evict Katherine. Sad.
That is another one for Katherine. This is probably going to be a bit of a landslide here, as Keanu was a big one that Katherine would have needed if she had any shot at staying. Kat's last rodeo. Chris! Ow! I'm not going to read the chat. The evicted person's is Parson. Oh, place it here. Oh, no. Edward with the $5 super chat. I do low-key feel bad for Katherine. Lauren saved Vince, resulting in Riley getting put on the block and evicted. Now she might be evicted. It is kind of like, right, just like a terrible series of events. It's a terrible series of events that have transpired here for them. But also, like, that's the whole thing, right? As soon as you're in a showmance, like, people are gonna look at you, right? And yeah, it was Lauren saving Vince, but at the end of the day, it was Rachel going, yeah, fine. You're gonna do this? Well, then guess what? One of your closest allies is the showmance, and one of the smartest things to do in Big Brother is to break up the showmance, and Rachel knew that better than anybody. So she went and she took that shot. And then as soon as Riley was gone, Katherine was a kind of a sitting duck there. And he really was kind of making it where people were afraid to take that shot because he was around. So it's a thing. Riley must be stoked. Which also, that's the thing. If Riley's happy, that also tells you exactly the type of person he is. Because why would you be happy that she now doesn't have a chance at winning the money? You should be stoked that she won. But you're also not wrong. He probably is stoked. I wonder if the cowboy will be out there waiting for her. Maybe. If you're going to be in a showmance, you got to work extra hard. 100%. 100%. Because you will have a target on you. Morgan Vince, showmance number 2. Oh, no. Mince. Good old Mince. Or is it Vorgan? Have they decided on a name yet? Is it Mince or Vorgan? I don't know which I like better. I don't know which one I like better. Is she going the jury? No. So let me do the math again real quick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe one more person here is going to be going because I think we're going to be doing a 7-person jury. So we're going to be losing Katherine. And then that would bring us down to where one more person will need to go. And then we'll have a 7-person jury. So Katherine will go, and then one more would be 7. Now, if we were doing a 9, which I don't think we are doing, this would be jury. But I do not think it's a 9-person jury. Because usually they mention that before the vote. They usually, what happens is Julie will say, you know, I wanted to let you guys know that the person who is evicted tonight will be our first member of the jury. So usually they're aware of that as they're voting. So I don't think it's a 9-person jury, which means jury has not started. Katherine will just head on home. Then after this, we'll need one more person to leave. And then we're in jury. So one more, then jury. And then I would imagine a double eviction would be after that. Potentially that first vote after jury will be a double. So we'll get one more week. Then we'll be in a double eviction week. That's what I would think. Yeah, Sharon. I would think double eviction would be like not next week, but the next week, right? So here's the thing. Like, it's not going to be this upcoming week. Like, next Thursday is not going to be the double. 2 Thursdays, I would say, would be the double. Because, yeah, the math don't math for jury yet unless it was a 9-person, which would be now. So it's why they would need one more person to leave after tonight. Because if one more person leaves after tonight, then we're at the 7-person jury with 2 people in the final 2. And then we're good. So this next week coming up is going to be a normal week. Someone will be evicted. Win HOH. We'll go into that next week, though, and that will be the double eviction. If I had to guess. We're back.
House guests are currently voting to evict either Katherine or Ava. So far, it's 2 votes to evict Katherine and 0 votes to evict Ava. Let's continue with the live voting.
Lauren, going to be giving her vote here. Yeah, please be mindful of any spoilers, guys.
Very sadly vote to evict Ava.
Lauren voted Ava. Interesting. Giving Katherine that sympathy vote. Why haven't they done the battle back recently? It's just been kind of a thing they haven't done. A lot of it was actually originally, I think, because of COVID. It was hard to do a battle back once somebody left. But Not much of a reason anymore not to. Kelley getting congratulated on the win from Julie.
So sorry, Riley. I'm so sorry, but I vote to evict Katherine.
Kelley went Katherine. It was one of those things where I hate to do it, but we're gonna have to just do this. We're gonna do a little timeout. You're being naughty. Being naughty. Don't be naughty. You get a timeout. You get a timeout. That's what you get. Will. I don't even know if Will voted. I just heard him there doing shout outs. I don't even know if Will voted. Did Will even vote? Did Will even vote? I assume Katherine, but Rachel's up in here next.
Evict.
I vote to evict Katherine.
Another one for Katherine. I think it's pretty much locked. I think it's pretty much locked at this point. That's either 4 or 5. Yeah, it's official. That was 5. Ashley coming on in here, though. Ori, it makes sense. It does. But also, I think Ava going would have made sense, too.
To get Kelley out, I sadly cast my vote to evict Katherine. Love you, girl.
She also goes Katherine. Let me get this set up as well. Copy layer. Paste that. Oh. Oops. I messed it up. I messed up my board. Morgan made her vote. It seems like it's all but over here. Paste that. Look at this. All the votes are in. Julie's coming to give them the news. She said her, and for a second I was like, she's spoiled.
To 1, Katherine, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Has been evicted from the Big Brother house. All right, let's get our board fixed up here. I guess this is just the best way to do it. A little bit more symmetrical now, I guess. This on over. Then we can hit save. There we go. Our new board. Katherine evicted from the house. She is grayed out on our board as she gives her final farewells here, giving her last minute hugs. Lauren only has Vince and possibly Keanu. Pretty much. Well, yeah, actually, Lauren there giving a nice big hug. Crying for her friend. It was a weird relationship, too, with Lauren and Katherine, because, like, they were friends, but they almost had, like, the MJ and Leah relationship, where, like, they were friends and they should have been working closer, but they weren't really working. Yeah, no booze. Listen, guys, you're never going to hear booze anymore. The people there are instructed not to boo. And, like, they're pretty much told, if you boo, you're going to get kicked out. Like, and then you're never coming back. Like, so it's not going to happen again. And the Cat Riley saga continues. Oh, man. It's for me, no. Because, listen, I'm one of those people that, look, once you're gone, you're gone. Like, you're done. Like, I don't care that much, right? Like, when people give updates after the season, they're like, oh, so-and-so's dating so-and-so. I was like, cool, good for them. I don't care. They're not playing the game anymore. It's, oh, well, move on. You know? It's very rare that I'm, like, that interested in what they're up to afterwards. All right, we're going with the commercial, and then Julie's going to talk one-on-one with Katherine. Katherine was playing with her heart, not her mind. Bye, snooze girl. Will Julie ask the Riley questions? That's a good question. Ori, you're a true gamer. I try. I bet we won't even notice she's gone. More tears from Wimpy Vinny. Let's go, Will. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I live for the outside drama. We're going to get HOH tonight. Tonight, but probably not on the episode. What time is it? Yeah, there's less than 10 minutes in the episode. We're not going to get it tonight, but the competition will be played tonight. We'll know everything tomorrow morning. Hope she's good. And that's the thing too. At the end of the day, I want all of them to do okay, because here's the thing. That house is a complete nut house. It literally warps your reality and gives you so many issues. Like, all of the former house guests talk about how, like, afterwards they're like, yeah, I had so much trust issues. Things like seeing a tree would get them emotional. Like, think about that for a second. When have you ever looked at a tree and got emotional, right? People who have spent, 80 days in the Big Brother house, right? That's who. So it's like one of those things where it just messes with people. And on top of that, right, like, there was some unsavory actions going on, which are going to make it even more confusing and hard. But that's also why I think in general, all those kind of things need to be handled with care by, like, actual professionals, instead of just calling for quick actions, because sometimes those quick actions can do even more harm than good, especially with all the craziness that's going on. Chelsea said she's still working through it. 100%, Roberta. 100%, because all of them have that stuff. All of them. Nobody comes out of it unscathed, right? And it's not a lot of times not visible, like a lot of mental health isn't, right? Mental health is a thing that people have that's like a quiet burden. It's an invisible burden that not many people even are knowing and that is there. Right, Chris, but like even worse than that, because like, you don't have, like, at least in jail you can make a phone call. At least in jail somebody can come visit you.
With Katherine, who was just evicted by a vote of 7-1. Who do you feel most betrayed by, especially with that vote?
Honestly, kind of.
And I think someone compared it to like military, like deployment. Like if you were on like a sub, right? Sometimes you could be on that sub for a couple of months without being able to contact home because you can't relay where your position is, right? Like you're not allowed to even radio. So the only people you have there are the people on the sub. And I would imagine that's a very similar experience to what's happening on Big Brother. But the big difference is you don't have a bunch of people trying to vote you out of the sub. They're not trying to kick you out into the water. Here, everybody's lying to your face. Julie's just kind of filling her in on what's going on. Kat's very out of her league. I played a game in a college campus and still have trust issues. I can't imagine with the cameras, no hiding, and isolation, right? I think Vince thinks Big Brother is his home. He's like, I live here now. This is my house. Hoping for an endurance comp back-to-back. I don't know, right? Would they do that back-to-back? Maybe. Ah, she's telling him about the judges. So they always have like a counselor, but also Selena, if I'm being honest, it's not always like exactly how it seems, right? Like I've heard it's as simple as like, Selena, let's say you got evicted. right? You go meet with the counselor. They say, how you doing? And you go like, good. And then he goes to the producers. Yeah, he's good. She's good. Right? Like, no issues. It's like they ask one question. Like, are you good? Do you need anything? Yeah, I think I'm good. So it's like one of those things where it's like, there were people who were asking for someone to intervene with Katherine. It was, my big thing is, you don't know who's even going to be the one to try and help. Because listen, it might be better off just to wait to do this. Because if you do it wrong, it could make things 10 times worse. Katherine put all the rumors to bed with this. I think this may be some type of memory HOH. Right? It could be something like before and after. Which would be good for Rachel. She was just studying. I'd like to play BB if I could do it without the cameras. Rachel was studying for a memory cop, so praying it's that. Rachel needs Kelley out of the jury. All these phony goodbyes gag me. Ava asked Vinny the Lip not to put you up. Yeah, Mickey isn't with the judges. Slip and slide. Ooh, maybe slip and slide, right? Although Riley does still give creep vibes. Don't get me wrong. Here's my thing with it too. The fact that he's run and not kind of responded. And like his response was very PR driven. Like, oh.
I think I will see what happens. I'm a day-by-day type of person. But yeah, I've missed him so much since he's been gone. And it's one of the few bright sides that I feel like is that I get to reconnect with him now.
Katherine, thank you.
That was, listen, Julie, you kind of set her up there. Julie, you kind of, right? Like, Julie, listen, if we're going to be honest here, that maybe was a bit of a setup. It was, maybe it wasn't great. Angela's coming back. Yeah, they're talking about jury. If you survive next Thursday, you make it to jury. Yeah, so jury at 9, not 9-person jury. So it's 7 people that are in the jury, plus the 2 final 2, so 9 people total. So we're almost there. One more eviction. One more eviction. Let's see, they're gonna do a little eavesdropping on the house guests. Rachel's saying something about someone threw the veto, and then now they're showing Lauren. Not much really happened. Oh, Ava. Ava hugging Keanu. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Ori, good show. Thanks. Riley haters need to explode. I have no clue what's going on in chat right now. I missed something. I think Keanu and Kelley are the biggest targets. I literally just ran into Angela at breakfast. Did you really run into Angela at breakfast? Whatever happened to the gold envelope? Nothing, Carla. Carla, I don't even know who started that. I don't know who started it. It was a big old nothing burger. Never wasn't a burger. You know, it's always a thing. All right, I'm just going. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this for now. I'll figure it out later. Just for the caps. The caps alone are bugging me. I don't even know what you're saying, but the caps alone are bugging me. All caps. It's like chill. It's not that strong. Where are we at here? Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, we have ended it, the episode. And we'll have to see how things go. Is Dina here? Where's Dina? Where's Dina? Dina's awesome. If you don't know Dina the Explorer, make sure you check her out. What happened to the mastermind? They just mentioned that too, that the mastermind's going to be coming back. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, one more eviction till jury. Thanks for the live chat, Ori the Hat. Keanu or Lauren HOH. Have an amazing evening. We'll see you all in Discord. Yeah, listen, guys, check out the Discord. It's kind of popping right now. There's a lot of cool stuff happening over there. It's a great way to keep track of everything that's going on with stuff, and it's a great place to kind of hang out with other Big Brother fans, talking about BB, Survivor, other reality shows, posted pictures of your pets. We had somebody in there who was cooking up like lasagna, and it was awesome. I was like, listen, I'm starving after looking at these pictures. I don't hear an alert for it, but Vanessa with the $10 super chat. You get the Rocky Horns. Vanessa, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. When will they do comics? Sometime in jury. Usually it's like 7, like final 7 or something like that. Or you need to get a P.O. box for the people who want to send you stuff. Yeah, I do need to do that. I do need to do that. There's also another reason I need to get an address. That's like a business thing. Like I said, listen, I'm being honest with you guys. Like there's like big things. Like when I said I was up to something, I'm really up to something. Like there's big things coming. Is the mastermind replacing Zingbot? I hope not, Cheryl. I hope not. Ori, it's good to see you, Big Pimp, and you too, Braxton. I thought Rachel said he threw the veto, so I don't think it was talking about tonight. Yeah, I think she was talking about maybe Keanu, but I don't know, because that's the only one I can think of that she would be saying something like that about, unless she was talking about, because I think Vince was there, and I don't think she would say that about Will. When are they coming, Ori? Soon. Soon. So you're saying that Riley is all bull? Or is the mastermind guy? Don't believe his lies. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can believe me. You can believe me. Listen, guys, we're gonna wrap things up for the evening. But if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We just hit 19,000 subscribers here on this channel, which is crazy. We're getting so close to 20,000. I'm pretty sure we can do it before the end of the season. So let's get our way to 20K, which is incredible. Like, just crazy to think about. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you had a good time during this stream, you're watching it after the fact, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It helps more than you possibly could know with helping the channel. I know also people have been talking about on the live updates. I don't know if they do it on streams, but there's these things called hypes. People have been telling me they've been hyping up the video. Thank you for all of that as well. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, you never miss a stream. We will be back tomorrow morning live here, Friday morning, giving you everything you need to know about the live feeds. Who won HOH? What are their plans? Everything that happened today on the live feeds. We're covering it all, and then we jump into the chat just like we do here tonight during the watch parties. Friday morning live streams are my favorite things to do all week long, so make sure you guys come on out for that. Check out the links to all my socials in the description, pin comment. We're getting close to 1,000 subs on Twitter. The Discord, we mentioned that already. The Ori Fund, it's a great place to check out all the things and to help support Oris everywhere, all around the world. Never required, always appreciated. Thank you guys all again so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Eloise, we now have a secret panel too. Nobody tell anybody. Me and you, Eloise, we're going to the end. Thank you for hitting that sub button. Good night, guys.